It's something that does not go away even after more than 60 years. Unfortunately, it's a everlasting nightmare, let's put it this way. When the Germans came into Hungary in March 1944, I was staying with my aunt in Budapest. My parents were taken away, my mother in 1944, to Auschwitz with my oldest brother, and my father was in a labor camp from 1942, and we believe that he died sometimes in 1944. My grandmother and myself were locked in a cell for 3 days without food. My uncle, we didn't know what happened with him. And my grandmother, I don't know why, had some walnuts in her pocketbook. So that was our munching ground for 3 days. Every night, they were taking one family out, took them to Dead Avenue and shot them, from this so-called safe houses under protection of the Swiss government. So every night, we were standing by the door, listening, which apartment was going to be raided and take out the families. We were standing by the door, and everybody was petrified. I heard people coming down from the upper floors, and men asked, who's going to say Kaddish for us? That remained in my mind forever. And when I'm in the synagogue and they say Kaddish, I also say it quietly. They lined us up in front of the house, the safe house. They were collecting all jewelries and any valuables, because under the penalty, anybody they found with any kind of jewelry, they shot them on the spot. As we were standing over there, one of the Green Arrows started yelling that the kid has a gun. So this Green Arrow stuck a rifle in my mouth that was still warm, and they opened up my coat, and luckily they found a little Sefer Torah, and they walked away. That incident left a mark on me for a long, long time. I had nightmares. I woke up screaming. Like many times I thought I was shot in my dream. Even today, I taste the gunpowder in my mouth. We were in a ghetto in Budapest. We were all in one room, one bedroom apartment with one kitchen, one bathroom, 14 or 15 people. While we were in a ghetto, there was bombs coming down, and I guess the explosions, whatever it is, scared us. So I was running towards my aunt's apartment, and I guess I bumped against the doorknob, and I lost one of my sights. There were no doctors around when this happened. And by the time I went to a doctor, it was too late, because it can only be repaired in a very short time after injury. And if I tell you about the Russian liberators, when they liberated the ghetto, and they were going into houses raping women, and so every time you saw the soldiers coming, if somebody ran to their station and asked for protection. Growing up without parents, I mean, it's something that you ask yourself, why me? Why I don't have a mother or a father? You understand, being in orphanages and witnessing, other survivors, kids. Let me put it this way: so many kids on the floor foaming from their mouth and having tantrums, you understand? All from probably remembering what happened to them. We came to a bridge which called the Bridge of Andovo, and there's a number of people joined us, and we were going to cross this. All of a sudden we heard some trucks and jeeps coming. Soldiers, they came to the bridge, they went to the middle, set up some dynamite, and they blew up the bridge and left. And that was our way to go to Austria. After a little while, a few people took the wooden planks that was the remainder from the bridge, and we were able to cross one by one. have 4 boys, and we have 19 grandchildren, on the way to 20. Whenever I think of them, I think that the Nazis couldn't kill us. There's a new generation.